Hey, it's your friend Steve. I'm back, baby. I don't know why I say I'm back every week. I'm here. How's everyone doing? How's everyone's mental health? I'm doing good this week. Clearing my throat. Feeling a little healthy. Just weighed myself today. Haven't weighed myself in a couple months. Been going, have that all emotional shit going on, so I've been kind of eating like a pig again. I'm kind of like back to where I started before I lost a little weight. So it's been like, ooh, boy. But, around the same weight. So it's like, I didn't gain a whole lot, But, other than that, it's been pretty good. I mean, I can't complain. Things are starting to look a little up for old Billy Boy. I don't know why I call myself Billy. Yeah. It's hot. I'm sorry. My mind is melting. Check on your fat friends, please. We are not okay. Especially your big and then also fat friends. Your big and tall friends. No, boo. We are not doing good. It is too hot for us creatures of the night. I don't know where the creatures of the night, but we're huge people, men and ladies. Just sweat on sweat. So. But other than that, other than feeling like a popsicle on a summer day, I'm doing good. Been talking to a lady. It's only like a couple weeks old. So that's nice. It's nice to wake up to someone texting you and, being generally concerned of how you're doing. But, it's probably not going to work out. It never does. It's just everything, my relationships just are fodder for my sitcom that I'm eventually going to write. Because just weird shit happens to me all the time. Yeah, it's just how it is. I'm just meant to be alone forever. I'm just meant to be the cool uncle. Uncle Billy's a single bachelor. I mean, back in the day that meant, gay. But, I don't think that means that anymore. Some people just choose to be single. I mean, people choose not to have kids. I mean, if you're genetically, gifted or, you're a genius, you should have kids. But some people just, aren't selfish. Because having kids, you're selfish if you need kids. If you need kids to, complete your life, you're kind of a selfish person. I mean, I understand getting knocked up. I mean, it happens to the best of us. I mean, some people's pull-out game isn't strong. So, randomly getting knocked up, I get it. It happens. But, choosing, you're oh, me and my husband need to have children. Do you? Do you need... I mean, there's couples that never have kids that are the most loving people. And they should have had kids, but, they didn't want kids. They wanted to live their lives. I mean, because kids really aren't for you. Kids, I mean, they're just, little people that you've spawned. I mean, they live their own lives. I mean, your kids can be dicks. I mean, most little kids are dicks. There's very few, I don't think I know any kids that aren't little dicks and bitches. Because it's just how it is. You're growing. You're trying to fit into society, and you can't because you don't have a filter. You don't understand. You're not supposed to say things, so you say everything. And then the things you say really don't even make sense, or are funny. You add nothing to society. I mean, you're cute. I get it. You're adorable. But if you're an ugly kid, you really have no value. Back in the day, they probably throw a plow on you and make you plow the fields, or your little tiny hands could make the inside of a vase or something. But nowadays we can't even put you to work. All you do is play Fortnite and, have a Twitter, I guess. I don't know. Ooh, I had chocolate milk today. I really wanted normal milk. Who cares, Billy? Who gives a fuck? You're annoying. Sorry, explicit YouTube. I'm not sorry to Billy. Fuck you, Billy. But sorry, that's hard. That's hurtful. Sorry, I am sorry, Billy. I'm sure your parents love you, and you're the sunshine of their lives. Most of the time, they want to murder you. Yeah, probably give you a long bath. Like they used to back in the day. Give your kids long baths. That's horrible. Shh. episodes are, YouTube. What else is going on? So I posted this thing on Facebook, right? It's like, oh, describe, like every time I see something like this, like describe me, I'm like, oh, why am I doing this? Steve, your friends, I don't know if they're savages, I don't know if they're just assholes, I don't know if they're like on the spectrum where they don't realize they're insulting you, but every time it's describe your friend, it's always something fat. Like, it's always like, oh, you look like a giant train, or you look like this, you're a Sasquatch, yada yada yada. So I was like, describe me as a Pokemon, and I was like, the minute I posted, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna get Snorlax, or I'm gonna get like the fattest, laziest Pokemon there is, Snorlax. Not that they're wrong, though. I mean, technically, I really am a Snorlax. I mean, I love to sleep. I'm huge. I get it. Flutes usually wake me up. I get it. I'm a Snorlax. But you could have just given me like a little cute like Psyduck or something. With even though Psyduck's like mentally challenged Pokemon, which would also be insulting to me. But like something cute, something adorable. Anything but Snorlax or any fat ones that just all they do is lay down. If their like basic move is slap, they're not really a active Pokemon. No one's favorite Pokemon Snorlax, except for mine. I do like Snorlax. But, I want like a cute, funny Pokemon. Something that you're like, aww. Not like, ugh. Like, no one's happy when they see a Snorlax. Everyone's like, oh, cool, Snorlax. I was talking to this dude at work, and he said something about Pokemon, and I was like, yeah, dude, I don't know anything about, like, I know OG Pokemon, like, I can't, like, have a deep contact with you with all these new Pokemon. I have no idea what they are. And I was like talking to him, and I don't know. Sometimes I get weird. Obviously, you've listened to this podcast before, so well, it's just my cat making a guest appearance. Hello, kitty. How are you, Khaleesi? You look shocked and awed. I'm in your room. So we were like having this conversation, and of me, of course, I go, hey, you ever think like one of them like fucked the Pokemon? And he was like, what? And I was like, oh. We weren't thinking the same thing? I don't know. There was like one... Dude, there's like animal porn, like... Oh my god. One dude who's like... Oh, especially it's like a weird... Pokemon is such a weird thing. I don't know if you've ever seen Pokemon or like know the backstory. But, so like Ash, right? He's like a 13-year-old boy, right? And he goes into the woods. He's like, well, first off, all like mad scientists and like in media are kind of creepy because they have like a young protege, but no, they never like really teach the protege anything. They just hang around him a lot. Like Marty McFly and all that. So he's like a 13-year-old kid, right? And he's like, "Oh, mommy, I wanna go away and become a Pokemaster." And his mom's like, "Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Cool. I'm trying to bang all these dudes. I'm a single mom. Your dumbass, get the hell out of here. Yeah, whatever. Your little digital monsters, whatever. Your pocket monsters." So anyway, so he's like in the woods, right? He's like 13, 14 years old in the woods by himself. So you're like, have all these other kids, they're like, start real young. It's very Jedi-ish. Jedis are kind of creepy too. They only take young boys or whatever, teach them the magical religion where they teach young boys things. I don't know. They're kind of creepy. Anyway, so they're like in the woods, right? And they're like, they have all these little monsters, right? One of these kids, like when I was 13 years old, I couldn't stop jacking it. I was just jacking it every day. I was jacking it like 4 or 5 times a day, which, yeah, probably not good. I mean, I guess. But yeah, you're 13 years old, 14 years old. Hell yeah, you're in the woods. You're like lonely in the woods. Hell yeah, jerk it. All you see is Rattatats everywhere. Fuck it. Not fuck the Rattatats. I don't think Rattatats are like top 20 of Pokemon that you want to have sex with. They probably have like diseases and stuff because they're like pretty much the Pokemon rats. They're gross. But like a Jigglypuff, I mean, you could kind of like look at it. It's like, it's a little booby-ish. It's like fluffy. I don't know. You're 13 years old. You're gonna put your penis in things. I mean, we all put our penis in weird things. I mean, we used to always. I mean, I used to hump all my pillows. I mean, not to brag. I never called any of them back, but it just happens. That it had to happen, and then like one dude's like fucking all these Pokemon. Explicit, sorry, YouTube. So they're fucking all these Pokemon, and then everyone knows that they're having sex with their Pokemon. So then they're like the weird guy. There's like, oh, here comes Stan. Huh. You know what he does with his Pokemon? And everyone's like, oh, yeah. And then it's like, whoa, what does Stan do? Oh, yeah, Stan has sex with his Pokemon. And they're like, oh, what? No way. No way he's having sex with his Pokemon. And then everyone just starts rumors about Stan, and eventually Stan, one of his Pokemons gets pregnant because he didn't pull out, and he has he has to have a Pokemon abortion. It's a long story for Stan. Or he has to, give it a long bath or something. I don't know. Get rid of the evidence. You can't have a hybrid human Pokemon. I guess a human Pokemon can happen. I guess you can't really get it's not like people that have sex with their dogs have werewolves or something. Right? That can't happen. Your sperm can't get another thing pregnant, right? I don't know. They never really covered that in science class. They were in like, oh, here's how you dissect a frog. Oh, don't have sex with this frog, by the way, because it could carry your eggs and have a frog human. Because I think we would all have frog humans. I mean, just like a man having sex with a bear or something, and then just have like a man bear. Not a pig. Can't. Copyrighted, sorry, South Park, you can't get me. But yeah, I don't think that's how it works. I don't think our sperm can get other. I mean, I'm not a scientist. If you're asking or looking for scientific theories or anything, you've come to the wrong place. I'm just a dude who watches YouTube videos at night and thinks he knows anything about science. But I don't think that's how you don't come here for scientific proof or theory. I don't hope not. Sorry, Chinese food came. I don't know if you could tell. I took a break. I ate some Chinese food. I'm a little out of breath. Ran back up here. I'm really out of breath. Yeah. So what was I saying? Something about fucking a bear. Okay, I'm back in. I'm back in it, baby. So. Yeah, that's not how science works. I've been watching I have really bad sleep patterns. Like I'll come home, take a nap, and like sleep for 4 hours, and then not be able to go back to sleep until like 2 hours before I have to go to work, and then I sleep for another like an hour and 20 minutes. But anyway, so I'm up in the middle of the night, and I watch like YouTube videos, right? So I watched this YouTube video, and this girl's talking about this time traveler, right? And he's like, oh, well, blah, blah, blah. I'm from this. I'm multiple dimensions. I'm like, okay. Steve is signed up. This is right up my alley. I'm down to watch. Let's do it. And he's a time traveler, and, the old shtick, I'm a time traveler. And he has, oh, I can't tell you this. I can't tell you that. I can only give you little clues, which is, I guess, makes sense, because you can't really affect time. I mean, I would assume, okay, so here's my theory. We invented time travel, correct? Sure, this is my thing. We invented it. Time, wormholes or, multiple dimensions. I mean, I believe there's something to that. I believe when you have deja vu, this is probably a great time if you have something to smoke it right now, because I'm going to go into a little bit of, me being weird. So anyway, I have these ideas. Like time, okay, so you ever have like deja vu, right? Like, oh, I've been in this scenario before, yada, 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 like, oh, someone's about to drop something or blah, blah, blah. I feel like there's multiple dimensions. There's multiple versions of us. Kind of like Loki. You know how Loki, spoiler alert, is a variant of himself. So there's multiple Lokis. I think we all have multiple people, and then when we have deja vu, we're just connected at that moment to one of our other selves, and then we're experiencing and thinking we experience it, but someone else, which is also us, had already experienced it. So hopefully your little smoking had officially kicked in, and that made any sense to you. So anyway, so he's talking about time travel, and I'm like, time travel? Of course, we invented it, and then they probably banned it because you can't go back. I mean, everyone wants to go back and kill Hitler. Okay, I get it. Hitler, awful human being. I mean, I say fuck him every episode, so I understand. Explicit, sorry, YouTube. So, everyone wants to go back and kill Hitler. So they're like, okay, we can't change history. Technically. Now, maybe they did kill Hitler, but they just couldn't kill Hitler at, if we never killed Hitler, everyone it'd be overpopulation. What if we didn't kill Hitler and then it was just overpopulation? And then that led to something even worse than Hitler. That led to like nuclear war or like, even more genocide, Thanos style, where like we don't have all the resources, let's kill half the population. So can't kill Hitler, right? You can't change history. So like Hitler had to exist. All the shitty things have to exist. But maybe they can change like a little thing, like Thomas Makalvik or whatever, someone like that is born, right? And he kills all these people in like the year 3046, like when time travel had been existed. At that time, he started killing people. Maybe they can go back and kill him, right? They can't change major history. I don't know, man. Who knows? I'm just, I'm not even on drugs. This is just my normal brain, on lack of sleep. But I'm just saying, time travel probably exists, right? It has to. It has to exist. Maybe it doesn't have to, but I'm just thinking it does. Aliens exist too. But, I don't know. Am I the only one who loves to talk about time travel, aliens, and all this weird shit? Is it just me? Because it's just something I enjoy. I enjoy it. I love it. I would love for aliens to be real. But then again, aliens being real, it probably is it's less E.T. and it's more like Independence Day. Because why do they need us? They don't need us. We bring nothing. All we do is fight with each other and kill each other. So why would they want to come to us? Like little E.T. I mean, oh, look, little Rice Krispies or Reese's Pieces, sorry. Sponsor me, Reese's Pieces. I love you. But, it's probably not a friendly thing. It's probably like, hey, we're going to pick these dudes up and these dudes and chicks, take them, do experiments, do some weird shit to them because we're bored, drop them back off. Because honestly, what can we bring to them except be like workers or, it's not like our brains are their size. They probably have huge brains and we're just, barely using 10%, and instead of trying to expand our minds, we just close them and think we live in little circles instead of experiencing everything and being with everyone. I'm becoming a hippie, by the way. This is a relatively new development, by the way. Bought some crystals. Thinking more about energy. I'm really getting into energy as of late. And trying to be a better person. Not for anybody, just for me. I enjoy being a better person. And giving energy into the world. Like positive energy. You get positive energy back. That's how I'm living my life. Because I was in a dark place. And, now I'm like, life's short. Life tomorrow could be over. It's, you never know. And then I hope I give more positive memories than I give negative ones. I try not to be an asshole to people. Just little things in life. Yeah. But yeah, I'm getting hippie. I'm growing my hair out. I got my beard going. Probably got to get like a quick little trim haircut because I'm pretty sure we're going back into lockdown. Trim up my beard and just be a hippie. That's the way I want to be in my life. I used to not like hippies, but now I'm like, you know what? Fish isn't bad. And Grateful Dead, I mean, I still like wearing deodorant. I still like being semi, But I just want to be positive. I just want to be a better person. I want to be a better person than I was yesterday. That's all your goal should be. Be better than you were. and life will be all right. What else is going on in my life? Also, speaking of positive, just a quick thing before I get out of here, because I'm really hot, and I don't feel like being funny when I'm hot. I feel like just yelling and cussing things out, and I don't feel like doing that. Live your life. First off, live your life, enjoy your life, be the world, be you, be one. Also, stop picking horrible people to be your boyfriend and girlfriend. Yeah, just don't do that. If, date as many people as you want, have sex with whoever you want, or men, women, whatever. Do it, experiment and do what do you. But if you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend and they're pieces of shit, or not good people, or treat you like shit, or aren't what you want, and they don't respect you, or just don't be with them. Don't be with who likes you for you, who loves you for you. Just be with that person. And if they beat you, definitely don't be with them, because if they beat you once, they'll beat you again. And honestly, people, I don't want anybody to get beat, but it's hard to be sympathetic to someone that gets beat multiple times. Like, get out of there. You don't have kids with the person, or blah blah blah. You have nothing to stay. Go somewhere. You have family, you have friends. Stay with them. Be done. Don't be out here getting murdered because you stayed with someone that beats you and treats you like shit. And this is for men and women. I mean, women beat men. Men definitely beat women. It's just a sad thing. And then, if you're crazy and he's crazy, don't fucking have kids. Just let's all work on ourselves for a change, and don't bring children into this. Like, have a stable relationship and then have kids. Don't have kids, when you're a fucking mental case. And it's alright to be a mental case. It's not shutting down people with mental cases, because I'm a mental case. I understand. I have a lot of mental issues. I understand. Mental health is a very sensitive thing. But you're crazy. Don't be fucking having kids. Don't have kids. Don't bring kids into your chaos. You made a mess, and you're bringing bringing the little kid up. Okay. You're in a messy room. Your mind is a messy room. And what you're doing is you're bringing a piece of clay into your messy room. What you should do is clean up your room, clean the table off, put something down, and then bring the clay in. Because the little kid is clay. You're only making more mental cases. You need to fix yourself, and then worry. Because honestly, if you have kids, you should every day be the best person you can be, because you have to be the best person you can be for that kid. When you have a kid, that's your responsibility, is every day you have to put that kid on the perfect path of life. That's all your job is. Now, kids are going to get fucked up. Now, you can change that. We all have mental chemistry. We're all on a path. People are going to get fucked up. But don't have your kids get messed up because you're mentally unstable. Not mentally unstable. That's an unfair word. You have mental issues and you put that on your kid. You need to work on it. You need the kid to be sane as you can do. Because the world's going to fuck that kid up. It's going to be the kid. It's not the kid's fault. It's not your fault that the world messes it up. But it is, if you have a problem, you need to fix it or do the best you can, because you can't put that on the kid. Okay, well, now that I'm done with that, I love you all. Hope everyone has a great week. I'll see you next week. Let's have a drink this week for ourselves. Let's have a good day. Have a good week. Have a good month. Have a good year. Have a good life. Until next week, I love you all. Check on yourselves, check on your friends, love each other, love yourself today. Do something for yourself today. Do something nice for someone else. Love you all. Fuck Hitler.